What is up, guys? Yackachoo here, and I'm back with another reaction video. And, as you can probably tell from the title,
and thumbnail,
I am reacting to, how do you pronounce it?
Danganronpa. Hello, guys. I'm on here as well.
The animation. And I am also joined by, Ranger AJ. Now, this is the same Ranger AJ that was in the Hitalia reaction thing.
Don't bring that on, show up. Don't you dare put me on either.
I'm not gonna put you on.
You better not. Move it over. Move it over.
What?
Thank you.
So, just like with Hitalia, all you guys are gonna be hearing is the
us,
the sound, and us. I have no idea what to expect. Have you seen this before?
I have seen the first episode and almost all of the second, except the ending of the second episode.
So you've seen like up to episode 2.
Yes, and that is as far as I've
gotten. For me, and
in the games, I have seen a little bit of game 1 and game 2.
Are there games with these?
Yeah, the animation / anime is based.
Is it anime based off of a game?
Yep, based off of the game of the same name, Danganronpa. I'm trying to remember the title.
Despair Arc. Isn't that the next one?
It's either that or Hope.
Anyway, we're only going to be reacting
to the animation.
Like, on camera, we're going to be reacting to a few episodes from Danganronpa, the animation.
Mm-hmm.
That's literally what it's called. We are watching this off of Kiss Anime. So, like I said in Hitalia, I am in no way sponsored by Kiss Anime or anybody else. So, just to get that out of the way.
Ice.
All I can expect from this, there's
Remember,
gonna be a lot of blood and death.
Yes, but can I explain something first?
What?
The blood in this
is pink.
It's pink, and you wanna know why?
Do
you wanna know why?
Why?
Because in Japan, the rating system, it would have been bumped up a rating if the color was made red, because that's how gory and violent it was.
Are you serious?
So they changed the color to pink. You're welcome.
That's what I call
and
cheating
for those
the
of you
system.
who have seen this before, or any of the games, no spoilers, please. We want to do this blind, at least as blind as I want to, at least as blind as we can. So no spoilers. Although you can say your favorite character.
Because like I've said in a few videos, I will basically be recording all my videos from now on, well, at least most of them, as live streams. So, saying this now, if any of you actually tune in for the live streams, just know I'm going to try to ignore, like, the chat section.
I will. Just
to keep this, like an actual video recording. Because I know some people are probably going to want to watch this, after we've live streamed.
Well, I've seen stuff like live stream, like from Twitch, put on YouTube.
So I have no idea how long this is gonna be. So
each episode's about 25-30 minutes.
This one's like 25 minutes.
Yeah, have fun.
Yeah, but I don't know how long I want to drag this thing out.
Yeah, we'll drag it out.
Oh, I also want to point out the thumbnail. It was drawn by Ranger AJ.
By this lovely person right here.
She basically drew the two of us as characters from Danganronpa. The character I am dressed as, I'm already forgetting her name. What?
Juno.
Junko?
Junko.
Junko?
Junko, I think. I can't say
That's the only character I know.
I did the
from
main
this
character.
show.
And I did the main character because
yeah, that's basically who we're dressed up as.
Main character.
She's also the one that drew the thumbnail for my SAO Lost Song gameplay video. Well, not really gameplay. We went and massacred
we screamed
people.
And I was screaming because I had no
idea how to
play.
Let's start this.
Yes, let us. Oh,
what the heck?
Technical difficulties. Please stand by.
I hate all the ads that pop up with Kiss Anime.
Here we go.
Oh boy. I'm gonna have this so loud.
Marakumo.
Jeez.
Oh, this
I
is
thought
like
I was
right
gonna get
from
jump
the game.
scared for a second.
This is right from the game. Oh. Oh, it reminds me so much of the game.
Oh, he's gonna kill the guy, isn't he?
Oh, Marakumo. Everyone.
Guys, it's cold down here, so that's why I'm like wrapped in a blanket.
Would have been really funny is if they had the Soul Eater. Not Soul Eater. Yeah, Soul Eater.
The Soul Eater like moon.
Yeah.
It's
So
kind
that
of
would've
in
been
that
funny.
style,
Now,
but
that
I
would have been
think
funny.
to avoid.
Monokuma.
He's dead, isn't he? It's just pink in there, isn't it?
Nope,
It's just a
bones.
skeleton.
Bones. Oh, Monokuma. Monokuma.
I want to say that. What is that? A bear? I want to say he looks adorable. The
Heck
same.
yeah. Prime real estate much?
I told
This
you.
is smack dab in the
Oh
heart
my
of
god!
I told you!
Hope High School.
It is the same voice
Solid
actor for
corporate
Cutie
Hi,
Dog.
sports,
Kirito, what are you
liberal
doing
arts,
here?
Like a prep school for overachievers.
Oh my
Sure,
god,
the
that's where
best
that
university
bass
districts
comes from
all
on
over.
DA.
Because it's government funded, we're talking crazy perks.
I liked
Not
how
gonna
the
lie,
car
though,
horn for the
kid like
biker
me
gang was a
cutting it here, wasn't so
Is that the
sure.
main character?
Yeah, that's who I did
Lady
mine on.
Luck got me enrolled. Who knew she'd be in it for the long haul? I got this.
Also, please let me know down in the comments how
That's
the
what I
sound
thought,
is,
That first step
like,
on
from the
Wednesday
anime,
was
how
my
is
new
the
life.
sound for you
Shut
guys?
the
Is it loud enough, or...
You didn't realize there's no one tuning in, right?
What?
Yeah, but you gotta remember this is gonna be like an actual video.
True.
So I'm telling them, let me know
Completely
down in the
total.
comments, not
Okay.
the chat section.
Life as I knew it was over.
Kirito, why did you jump into another death game?
Took me a little bit to put it all together.
Be quiet.
In fact, at this point, I was still clueless. Luck, as it turns out, had nothing to do with my enrollment. Not the good kind, anyway. Nope. The core curriculum here was despair.
Oh, it's like from the game.
Welcome to Despair
Hey,
High
I love
School.
how it's the Vegas sign. Vegas.
A classroom?
Is it Mary?
How did I...
No.
Security
Hello!
What?
camera. Iron plates? Come on! Oh,
Me.
this place.
In gym class.
That's probably why you drew it as...
Yeah.
Drew yourself as him.
Yeah, I'm main character.
Seriously?
Me in the morning. Oh, I thought he'd be starting. Never mind.
Oh my god. Am I gonna get jump scared?
No.
I swear if I get jump
Oh, you
scared...
want to see us in this?
I know who we are.
I know, but there we are. She's the martial artist.
Excuse me.
Ah, cool. This'll make 15 of us. For what? Cannot predict now.
Oh god, he's the fanfic
What
writer.
the heck?
He's the fanfic writer.
Maybe now we'll get some answers.
Aha! Truant! Instructions said 8 o'clock sharp!
This is what I wanted to do, like with the
Hall
ultimate thing.
monitor?
That's what I wanted to do with the. There's you. That's what I
Yeah.
wanted to do with the ultimate
Fashion
thing.
diva.
That's what I wanted to do with the ultimate thing. That's what I was asking, but I decided against it.
Question. Did you happen to wake up in a classroom by yourself?
I did. No idea how it got there.
That's what I thought.
The programmer?
That's exactly what
She
it
basically a
was.
hacker.
Silent unconscious.
Or me.
Only to converge in the
Oh
genius
my
of
god.
She's a gambler.
Gambler.
Fabulously peculiar.
Yeah.
I would have
that's
thought
the
she was
word.
like a cultist or whatever.
He's the biker.
Reminds me of the digs we had back in juvie.
Yeah, except this time, we got kidnapped.
I still like his design.
Hey, maybe they'll auction off our organs.
Think positive. It's a motivational program.
The swimmer. I was gonna say this chick sounds like a jock.
School, right?
It's difficult to say.
Whoa! Is that a
I
chick?
suggest that first
What?
we
Yeah.
assess our situation.
That's a chick?
Yeah. That's mean.
So these are them.
It looks like a dude!
I know,
Class of
but
Hopes Peak
female.
High.
Also, she's crazy.
I knew it.
What, her?
Pressing me with his eyes.
Yep. She's crazy.
She seems like
He thinks I'm a troll.
about as sane as like some of the characters from what I've heard from Doki Doki Literature Club.
Why not take a picture?
Is she about like that level insane?
Exercise. I mean, what else could it be, right?
That's what I would have done for you, the
Yes.
question marks. 'Cause you didn't know.
No!
But again, I decided against it and just went the...
Excuse me, the name's Naegi, isn't it? We went to the same middle school?
Oh, that's nice.
What a relief. There's someone here I know.
Wait, you, I mean, actually remember me?
She kind of sounds like Kaino from Assassination Classroom.
After all, we did
bit.
go to the same school for 3 years.
Oh, believe me, I know! It's just you were so popular, and I was more or less the exact opposite of that.
I knew it. I came off as a total snob.
No, hold up, that came out wrong.
Just teasing.
Fine.
She's gonna be the mastermind behind this, isn't she? That's how it always
You
is.
two are quite done flirting. We can move on to weightier matters,
Such as?
such as our current quandary. Someone has collected us here for a reason.
We're all essentially prisoners. You'd think the least I could do is give me back my cell phone. It's like totally barbaric.
Yeah. I'm not gonna
My phone
argue.
is missing as well.
I like her.
I hope she dies first.
No, there's no
Does
way.
she?
They'll give us our
Does she?
I'm not telling you.
orientation, I'm sure.
No spoilers,
It's already
chat.
been
Fine.
Dude, please. A crystal ball?
I'm dead on 30% of the time.
Isn't that impressive?
Manakumo!
Everybody hear me okay on this thing?
Is that the bear? In English.
Keep watching.
Of course, not even sure what that means, literally. But you get it.
See, we're not prisoners. This is just how they do things here at Hope's Peak.
Well, you're half right.
Oh, it's just like the game!
Oh. Are you gonna be fangirling most of the
Well,
time?
I've seen a little bit of the game, and the part I've seen, it's like this. Oh, Monokuma.
What the heck?
I know what you're all thinking, and no, I am not a high-tech Build-A-Bear reject. I am the principal of this illustrious
I have to pause.
Monokuma.
What? No!
What did you do?
Kiss Anime likes to show so many stupid ads.
I told you, I told you. The
Did you
show.
say That Build-A-Bear reject. It's fake.
Yeah, it had sprinkles.
Okay, that's funny.
Yeah, you're
That's
welcome.
really funny.
I told you, I have good taste in shows.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm sorry.
Don't judge
There.
me.
Is that what you wanted to hear?
Yeah, that works. Also, I'm calmed down, guys. Don't worry. It's gonna be nice and relaxing.
I had a nightmare just like this once.
Young man, some respect if you please. Monokuma, your principal.
Did he just say Monokuman?
Yes,
Monokuma.
yes, like nothing you've ever
Kuma.
seen before.
Kuma.
Uncanny,
Kuma,
unsettling
okay.
even. Yada yada, moving right along. Now all these stand at attention. Give principal your snappiest good morning.
Good morning, Principal Sir.
Please don't encourage it. That'll have to do, I suppose. Anyway, welcome, bright young things, to your new living quarters. Now, before you get all uppity,
living quarters.
Oh, this reminds me of school. Doesn't it feel like that, guys?
All that gasoline in his
Am I right?
We got to keep that freshness sealed in.
Are they basically trapped there?
I don't think so.
So
We'll
now
see.
you're wondering how long you'll be guests of our program. Approximately the rest of your lives. Oh, yeah.
Hey, it is just like
By new
Skype.
living quarters, I mean permanent living quarters.
You can't be serious.
We'll be here forever. Don't fret. We have an astronomical budget. Your needs will be satisfied in perpetuity.
What?
That's not the issue.
Keep
We'll be a
watching.
family.
No, just no.
Excuse me. So, the iron plates in our rooms,
Shut up,
those
Gyarados.
are to shut us in?
Bingo! You're here for keepsies. Kick and scream all you want.
What?
No one outside can hear you.
Forgive me if I suggest this to be less than ideal, but to spend the rest of our natural lives combined in a place like this?
Natural lives? Oh, that's rich. Actually, for those who wish to leave, there is a loophole.
What?
Enlighten us.
Good old-fashioned murder! Yes!
I told you.
The student who kills a classmate and gets away with it will be permitted to walk out of here scot-free. Pummel, shin, bludgeon, mutilate, immolate, extirpate, asphyxiate. No magic, conjurate. Know what you kids in the salmon have in common? Neither of you has the faintest thought of watching you all slaughter each other makes me the best of the best. The
Oh my-
creme de la creme, forced into a course so free for all.
Oh my
Is
God.
there anything hotter?
Oh, Monokuma.
You're crazy!
But why? What could possibly be the point in making us kill?
Yeah, what they said. If you think we're on board with this bullcrap, you're out of your mind.
Bull crap? Where do you get off talking like that to your principal?
Oh, I probably should have said, please excuse the language.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of language in this, guys. This is rated
I'm letting you get away with murder.
mature.
For reals.
So,
stop
and the
whining
games
and
themselves
stop
are rated
lying.
M. So you've been warned.
Teddy Two-Tone? Take this shit any further and you'll be victim number 1!
Is that a threat? You gonna impale me on that pompadour?
Bitch! No! What I'm gonna do is tear you apart till there's nothing left but whatever's making you jabber!
School rules expressly state no harm must come to the principal under any circumstances.
Oh god.
Is he gonna die?
Guys, what's that noise?
Is he gonna die?
Oh no! Toss him!
Huh?
Trust me, just do it!
Oh, I like the
This
game.
is real, isn't it? It could have blown my face off.
So the teddy bears.
How's it going, chat? You like it so far? Ta-da!
You son of a...
Consider that a verbal warning, young man. Get smart with me again, any of you. And let's just say around here we forego written warnings in favor of instant corporal punishment. This now concludes
That's
the
some severe
introductory
corporal
portion of your
punishment.
orientation, boys and girls.
God.
Here's to you all enjoying a fun, fulfilling, if not exactly long, life of scholastic enrichment.
Not
here at
exactly
Old
long.
Beacon.
Oh my god!
What's the chat saying? I can't read it from here.
So if I understand this correctly,
Hello.
to make it out of this place we're to kill.
This is absolutely bogus!
No, it's a joke.
Ha! A joke it may very well be. That doesn't alleviate my concern as to whether one of you...
So if they
takes
kill
the
somebody,
face
does that mean they just get the choice to leave, or can they
Watch
choose to
him.
stay?
You gotta
Hopes
watch.
Peak High School, if you can call it a life. Because this place was far from a hallowed hall of learning where overachievers are stoked to hit the books.
Kirito.
The name was 100% ironic.
Oh, the steam! Sorry. Also, Kirito, you survived one death game. What's one more? Also, I can't remember if this actually came after Sao. Someone tell me that if they know, please. Yeah? This music! The outro of this is actually pretty good, too.
I don't even know what to say to this, and it's only been how long? We're only
About
halfway into
through.
it. Wait, halfway, and they choose to show the theme?
Yep. You're welcome.
Is that how it is for every episode? Or just the beginning?
I think it's the beginning. I can't
Just
remember.
the first episode?
Maybe,
Because
I
I know,
can't remember. It's been a while since I've seen this.
because I know for most animes, they just jump right into the episode, and then like the ending
I like
theme
that. That
for
was
it
really cool. Did you see
is
like all the
basically
characters?
the opening theme.
Did you
What?
see like all the characters
Oh,
like
yeah.
lined up? I like that.
I've been debating doing that, like just drawing that for all my characters.
Can you do that for mine?
Maybe.
Well, give it a shot.
Oh, okay. She is totally. Come on.
It appears my
She's a
strength
Super
is
Saiyan.
insufficient.
Super Saiyan.
Hey, not gonna lie, I'm kinda digging the digital notebook.
Nothing.
Same here!
Kick.
Ah! Don't lose heart, friends! If we persevere, the way out is bound to present itself!
I'm with Captain Pep Talk. Better to stay positive than spin our wheels.
Okay,
I
Willie, tell me
agree.
this. Does
Yeah,
somebody
fine.
die in
Ain't no
this
stone
episode?
unshucked, right?
I'm not telling
I
you that
prefer
either.
to search alone.
Think that's smart.
I do, yes. Considering one or more of you might already be planning my untimely demise.
Oh.
Oh, come on.
Only a fool would deny it.
Whoa there, pal! You can't just do whatever you want!
Out of my way, Narwhal.
Oh, your paranoia is about to be right
Ooh!
Hold up, guys! The
Kirito,
last thing
stop
we wanted
breaking
to
up.
was
But this
fight.
is totally
on! Say
me.
what?
This
The
is
hell
totally
you think
me.
You are, punk. You wanna
I am
lecture
him.
me?
Oh yeah.
Give me a lesson on teamwork?
No,
That's
Shut up!
totally.
What just happened?
He blacked out. He got punched in the face. You didn't notice?
Where am I?
us.
Wait, are we still?
What, you're saying this would be us?
Probably.
Everybody
about
gets
it.
their own, apparently.
Yeah.
I got Ogami and the others to carry you in here. I hope you don't mind.
What are those plates?
No.
You weren't paying attention?
No.
Pause it. I'll
For the
explain.
past couple hours. I stayed too.
Fine.
I mean, I was.
That's what happens when you pause it!
Basically, they're plates over the windows, so they can't
Oh,
see
they're
the
over the windows.
Yeah, so they can't see the outside, and the outside can't see in.
Okay.
You get it? Weren't you paying attention?
I thought they were just there for decoration. I didn't know they were
No.
covering anything.
No, weren't you paying attention?
They said they were there for a
A
reason.
reason.
It was like to keep them in.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was over the windows.
Oh yeah, you haven't seen the games. Hello, chat.
The only anime
How
game
are
I
you?
have played,
That's really
period, is
sweet.
Essay
Wow,
Lost Song.
Thank you, I guess. Back when life was normal, my
Back when life- it's only been 5 minutes.
You wouldn't think she'd bother remembering nobody like me.
Oh, don't be like that.
Was that?
Oh, did
Well,
that person
no.
leave?
I can read your mind.
Huh?
Probably.
Teasing again. Girls
I think they
intuition.
left.
Sort of the same thing, isn't it?
Look,
Nah, this wouldn't be
I'm
the two
really
of us.
glad you're here. Be a lot worse if I didn't know anything.
Come on. Let's face it, I'm not that happy-go-lucky.
Here we go.
True.
How you feeling?
You've
Better?
known me that long. That is
Yeah.
not me.
Yeah.
Besides, I can't be the only one lying down while everyone else is busting their humps looking for an escape.
Are you kidding me? I just sleep in my room.
Yeah, you've got a good point. Guess that cinches it then. If you're joining the search, you'll need a gal Friday.
Huh?
Eh.
Someone who's got your back, silly boy. Oh, come on, it'll be great. We'll be like detectives.
Turns out you have Asuna. How dare you?
I gotta ask. Does she end up dying at some point?
Oh, hey, there's the man
Let's
of the
see.
hour. You okay?
Sure am. Never better.
So, let's chalk the whole thing up to stress.
Yeah, no worries, Iwata. I mean, we're all on edge. Tempers flare up sometimes.
I doubt any of us would kill in front of witnesses. That is to say, under present circumstances, safety in numbers would seem to hold true.
Right, listen up! I hereby call to order the first Hope's Peak High School Reconnaissance Committee briefing on Academy Affairs. Let's review the present state of our intel. And remember, all cards on the table.
I kicked at the stupid door.
That's
Ow,
me kicking
nothing.
the
Didn't leave so much as a dent. Things as hard as iron.
It is iron, so that makes sense.
At the end of the main corridor, we found a stairwell leading to an upper floor.
But the security gate was down and we couldn't get it to budge.
I see. It is interesting that certain areas of the facility are evidently out of bounds for the time being.
The dorm rooms are actually quite nice. Firm beds, good lighting, stylish decor. Except for the iron plates and surveillance cameras, I'd give them 5 stars.
I searched the kitchen. They've got enough food packed in the fridge to feed an army. Safe to say we won't go hungry.
Surely there's not enough to feed 15 people for the rest of their lives.
No, there is. The fridge gets restocked every day according to how much we've eaten the day prior. See? Monokuma told me so.
Huh? What? You saw him?
He popped up out of nowhere while I was looking around the kitchen, then disappeared before I could see where he went.
Anything else to report?
Report. We're still in the dark about who's behind all this, and we're still trapped. This investigation was a waste of time.
Yeah, I can already tell she's gonna go
Some
nuts at
useful
some point.
information is gleaned from our
I think
joint
she already is.
We now know the boundaries of our confinement, and that we'll be here for a while.
Told you.
Monokuma's made that perfectly clear. From where
No,
else
right
should
now
we
she
send
just
a
comes off as a
conquest to
nervous
kill?
wreck.
That's not something to
A little
check
bit
about.
like me.
Oh man, what are we
At
gonna
some
do?
point she's going to
Adapt,
snap.
I suppose.
What?
These aren't such bad arrangements.
So we just suck it up, get used to being prisoners?
In the game of survival, neither the strongest nor smartest have the advantage, but rather those most willing and able to adapt, the most pliable. With that chestnut in mind, I would like to
not
offer
wrong.
everyone, if I may, a modest suggestion.
Yeah? And what would that be?
You will note in the rules a designated curfew. Observe. Why not make an addendum to these so-called night hours?
Like what exactly?
At night, we all stay in our rooms. Simple as that.
What? What would even be the point?
Think about it, my dears. Given this predicament, the dark hours will be especially hard on our nerves as it is. The tiniest sound will persuade us of foulness afoot. Now, needless to say, this restriction must be self-imposed. Its only means of enforcement will be peer pressure.
The next day, We picked up where the search left off. And the day after that. But as you probably figured, we didn't make a lot of headway.
Damn it! I'm telling you, no matter how many times I look, I come up with squat! Same here.
We're stuck. We're never getting out of here. No one's coming to help us.
Aw, chin up, Fujisaki. Someone on the outside's bound to start missing us soon.
Yes, of course.
You think so? Huh? Well, we've been gone long enough to raise the alarm. We're talking 3 days. The police are bound to be closing the net on this place. Dear old
And of course, he
dear,
pops up
You're
again.
not hedging your bets on law enforcement. You know, it's quite simple. If you want out of here, all I gotta see is a little initiative. Yeah. Well, I gotta hand it to you, Generation Zers. You got balls when it comes to dealing with authority. Frankly, though, the attitude only goes so far. You're boring me to tears.
If you think you can trick us into killing someone, you're crazier than I thought.
Eureka! That's the problem. Granted, my setup's perfect. The right atmosphere, a good balance of tension and intrigue, the perfect amount of pressure, but not the vital ingredient to bring it all together.
What are you getting at, Buddy Bear?
Motivation, son. All students report to the multimedia room at once for a brief
this
informative
part.
presentation on just what I need.
Multimedia room?
Hi, Kirito. Oh. Ready for everyone to go crazy?
Oh my, where in the world do I start? We're just so unbelievably proud of you, Naegi, darling. You'll do great.
It's a pretty big deal, Buckaroo. Just, don't work too hard.
Have fun out there, little bro. I am totally jealous of your
3,
luck.
2, and...
Oh! What the heck?
This is insane. I have to get out of here. I have to get out of here now.
Finals week.
I can't do this.
Sorry.
I have to get out of here before it's too late.
What did you see?
Why? Why did this happen? I didn't deserve this. A kid shouldn't have to make this choice.
Liza, no.
Yeah, who are you really? And what are you getting out of this? Is this all some kind of sick game to you?
Yes, what am I getting out of this? Very good question. My payoff is your despair.
Liza, no, wait!
Let go!
We're in this together, like detectives, remember?
Stop
We
it!
can do this. If we work together, we'll get out.
No one's coming. We're all gonna die.
I'm not gonna let that happen, I swear! Whatever it takes, you hear me? I promise you!
Kirito, you already have Asuna.
Plus, I remember the voice actor for Kirito voices several different roles.
Yeah, that's
So he's got several different waifus.
Yup. All the waifus. Oh, there's you.
Exhibit A.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm pointing at Miraculous Ladybug. Cruel but effective. Are you serious? Is that where it leaves off?
But listen to this outro!
Shh, we do. It sounds like some Vocaloid stuff.
It sounds so good. It's so good. Come on, you guys. You have to admit, this outro is pretty damn awesome.
Language!
What? They say worse than the anime. So good.
Yeah, but let's keep that in the anime.
Fine.
Well, I guess that was episode 1.
Yeah, time for 2.
Oh
And this
my
is about as
God.
far as I've gotten.
Please tell me somebody dies in this.
You'll see.
In a show like this, I need some sort of death. Please, Tell me somebody dies in this episode.
Do you want me to tell you, or do you want to find out yourself?
Just say yes or no. Does somebody die in this episode?
Yes.
Somebody dies in this episode.
Actually, no.
Tell me the
Not
truth.
somebody.
This is the elite private academy known as Hope's Peak High School. And yes, the name is
What?
ironic. More of a
You'll
cruel
see.
joke, actually. Because this
Let's just say
is a
some
high school
people.
of despair. There's only one way to graduate.
Oh, multiple people die.
Kill one of your classmates without getting caught.
Ooh, we get to see two bullets.
You get to see what?
You'll see. Okay, you can skip the intro if you just want to.
No. I'll play the intro every time. I'm one of the few people that would
you're one of those
actually
people?
sit there and watch. Yes, I'm one of those people.
Yeah. My cousins usually end up skipping it with me. They're like, skip the intro. And I'm like, okay.
Is Junko basically like a pinup artist?
Huh?
Is Junko basically...
I don't know. What the hell?
What the heck is he doing?
I told you to skip the intro. I told you to skip the intro.
I'm so glad camera isn't recording that. Yeah, oh my god.
Oh, that camera. Never sing. Never sing never. This intro is pretty cool.
I'll give you that.
Ooh, it's the trial room.
Trial room.
You ready? Not.
Attention students, please be advised. As per the notices posted on your respective doors, while all dorm rooms are equipped with fully functioning showers, the water will be shut off at curfew. No exceptions.
So if I want to take a shower at night, I'm out of luck?
Additionally, bear in mind, only the showers located in the girls' rooms have locks installed. Oh, and you'll find I've left a small token of welcome for each and every one of you. I encourage you to let your imaginations run wild.
Is he basically giving them all weapons?
Yep. Ooh, pretty sword. Considering that he is Kirito, I see that sword
It's all the
fits.
same.
Oh my god. It's not Kirito!
I know, but the
just
voice
wanna clean
actor.
up while there's time.
I always do it like this.
Really? Son of a... Oh, come on. I thought the guy's showers didn't lock.
Bingo! Give that man a prize!
Where did you come from?
On the subject of locks, some friendly advice. I wouldn't leave my bedroom door unsecured if I were you.
Why are you here? What do you want?
Oh, you're in a fix, Naegi. Yeah, apologies for the wonky doorknob there. I'll put in a work order first chance I get. Embarrassing,
What?
I know. Meantime, the trick is to lift and turn simultaneously. Takes a little left brain, right brain coordination, but...
Oh, hey, there we go.
This reminds me of one of my doors.
Seriously though, what are the odds of you getting the one bathroom door that plays hard to get? Hilarious!
No big deal.
But you're supposed to lead a charmed life, right?
Main
Frankly,
character
kiddo, Dame Fortune just doesn't seem all that into you. Well, that's it for me. A thankless job, but at the end of the day, it's all about the kids. And remember what I said, lock this door. Better safe than sorry.
It's like he wants him to survive.
He's Monokuma.
Yeah, not that into me, huh? Guess if she was, I wouldn't have wound up in this place.
Housekeeping.
Yeah?
They all have doorbells?
Yeah.
It's me.
I think.
Maizuna?
I told you, I've only seen to the end, like, near the end of this episode. Hi.
Mind if I come in?
No.
So, it's getting kind of late. Something happened?
I have a bad feeling about my room. While I was getting ready for bed, my doorknob started to rattle softly. Somebody wanted in and they were trying to be stealthy about it.
Well, It might have been Monokuma.
When I flung the door open, there was no one in the hallway. He must have moved quickly.
Though it could have been one of them. The others.
Look, we don't have to go there. I'm just kind of freaked out.
Hey, it's fine. Don't worry. We all agreed not to leave our rooms after dark, right?
Yeah, but it wasn't a hard and fast rule. Sure, we all promised, but what if someone lied?
Sort of paranoid, but here's an idea. You could stay in my room tonight. I mean, you know, if you'll feel any safer.
Huh?
The rules don't say who has to be in which room. Only that it's smart to be in one after curfew. So there you go. Loophole. Problem solved.
But wouldn't it be kind of awkward with us both in one bed?
No, that's not what I meant. I mean, you said you were freaked out, so I wanted to give you options.
That's not it. I know you didn't have anything pervy on the brain. You're not that kind of guy. I trust you, believe me.
Everybody else watching this, I'm sure, did.
We have to swap rooms for the night.
Swap rooms? Yeah,
I like
sure.
his
Like I said,
his,
I'm all about giving you options.
like hoodie. Yeah, I like his
Feel
hoodie.
safer. But it doesn't weird you out to have a guy sleeping in your bed?
Like I said, I trust you. It'll be fine.
Well, okay. We're good then. Just been warned my shower door has a mind of its own.
I'm sure I'll figure it out.
Ding dong.
Evening, Rugrats. Announcement time. At the top.
Whatever you do, don't open the door. Promise me.
You got it. That door's staying locked even if I know it's you on the other side. Would sort of defeat the purpose of swapping rooms otherwise, right?
Sweet dreams, my little cherub. Lights and angels, blah, blah, blah.
Wow, so this is Mizuno's room. Seems like they're all more or less identical. Don't be nervous. Nothing to worry about. Remember, you're only doing this to keep Mizuno safe.
Ooh. She's gonna die, isn't she?
Dun dun dun.
Rise and shine, chickadees. 7 a.m. and all is well. So let's see some hustle. I'm on C. Carpe diem. Excelsior.
Too early.
Oh, that's right. Mizuno and I switched rooms last night, didn't we? We all agreed to eat breakfast together every morning. Kinda like a roll call to settle our nerves.
Hey, Naegi!
Hello. A very fine morning to you.
Hi, guys. The first one's there, without fail, with the ones you'd classify as the rule-abiding good kids.
Ladies?
Followed by the crowd whose sense of time is a bit more flexible. Most kids our age fall into the second category, I think.
Excuse me for gawking.
What's the haps?
Well, you look so different. In person, that is. Forgive me.
Yeah, they sort of gussing me up for the magazine shoots. That's the magic of touching up for ya.
You don't say.
Oh, come on. How different can I really look? You're gonna hurt my feelings.
Last but not least are the ones who come in pretty much whenever they feel like it. You might say they march, if you can call it that, to the beat of their own drum.
Yeah, see, but that's the thing.
Squeaky
I
hair.
didn't
That
oversleep.
thing could probably be a weapon in
I'm
itself.
telling you, this place is like a freaking
Squeaky hair.
labyrinth.
This still isn't everyone, though.
Hey, yeah, where are Togami and Mizuno? Well, okay, here's one of them.
Dude, Mizuno behind you or what? I'm starving.
Do I look like her keeper? I came here
No.
strictly from my room, thank you very much.
No, don't tell me. No!
I'm telling you.
Uh-oh, think maybe she's sick?
Well, something wrong, bro?
Excuse me. I should probably go check on her. Mizuno! What the heck? It should be locked.
What?
Please tell me this isn't what
It
I
looks
think
like
it
a-
is.
Don't tell me that stupid bear went through there.
You gotta keep watching. I told you.
Oh my god! She probably killed herself, didn't she?
Not telling.
Where am I?
The gym. Sorry, we carried you here after we found you passed out. Well, Ogami did the heavy lifting, actually.
So what I saw was real? How's Mizuno?
I'm afraid she's deceased. Homicide.
Yeah. Where are you going?
Where do you think I'm going? I can't just leave her there, can I?
Now, Aggie, we need you to get a hold of her.
No!
Waste of time, my friend. I can assure you the girl is well and truly departed.
Why are we all standing around with our thumbs up our butts? Someone's been murdered! We can't just treat this like it's any other day!
Understand, Naegi. It isn't as though we chose to stand around.
So then what the hell's going on?
It was the damn bear, the principal. He ordered us to meet in the gym. Something about a pep rally.
Believe me, man, we are all against the idea. How on earth can you be so disrespectful, we said. But then...
Because they took my suggestion and complied, it's best if we just do as the bear says for now.
Kiri.
We're his prisoners, plain and simple. Nothing good can come of us defying him on impulse. Unless we want more casualties, we have to play by his rules.
I want to know why she
Remember
was...
that last part.
He killed her! I knew it!
What, we play by his rules?
No.
Do something like
The
that.
casualty part.
Scout's honor. It wasn't me.
You monster!
Use your head, Mr. Jumps to Conclusions. Why would I do something that goes against the whole point of this fine institution? You're supposed to do the killing, not me. Rules are rules. You should have seen me at the zoo when folks ignored the do not feed the bear sign.
But then who else? I mean, cause...
Like we don't know. Wake up and smell the formaldehyde. The killer is one of you. Really? That pulled the rug out from under all of you? I thought you were supposed
like
to be
this guy.
gifted students.
I don't know why.
It's obvious. One of you sent poor Mizuno to the suite hereafter so you could breathe free air again. And that's okay. It's what you're supposed to do.
This is horrible. He's lying.
Of course he's lying!
Sorry, Charlie. I'm telling the truth. It was definitely one of you. And right now, someone standing here knows that all too well.
Is he telling the truth?
I demand whoever did it come forward immediately.
Sure, that'll work like a charm. Do you ever listen to yourself?
Look, whoever it is, I won't judge.
It wasn't me, I swear! No!
I will say this escalated quickly.
Silence, all of you. Right then. Let us assume the perpetrator is in fact one of us. By your own rules, shouldn't they have graduated by now?
Well, aren't we a glass half full kind of guy? I like your reckless optimism. Having said that, though, the main attraction's still to come.
What's that mean?
Listen up, me droobs. Freedom isn't straightforward. There are a few supplemental rules.
Ah, the article in our digital notebooks which states, whoever kills a classmate may graduate, but he or she must not get caught by the other students.
Exactamundo. Someone studied. Murder alone won't cut the mustard. The killer has to get away with it.
In other words, to go free, we must commit the perfect crime.
After each homicide, you'll have time to investigate before convening to debate the guilt or innocence of those who remain. We call these debates, wait for it, trials!
Hey, Ace Attorney! It's Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney!
The trial format
I'm sorry,
is loosely modeled on parliamentary procedure. Fierce back and forth being the order of the day. If the guilty party is correctly identified, they will be summarily punished, and the rest of you allowed to carry on under normal school conditions. Accuse someone wrongly, however, and the defendant goes free while the rest of you are punished. So point the finger at your own peril. There you have it. High stakes trial by jury.
Objection!
Beautiful system, really.
Sir,
I had to.
punishment? What did it consist of?
I suppose another name for them would be executions.
But surely you don't mean that.
Oh, I mean exactly that, sweetheart.
Oh,
We're
boy.
talking electrocution. That's cheaper. Death by hurricane. Which, yes, we can make happen.
Huh, that's by hurricane.
You can make anything happen in an
I'm not
anime.
be sure I understand. Decide incorrectly and the jury gets killed?
Let no one say you aren't the smartest chimp in the tree. Oh, and way to imply you're not the culprit in this case, by the by. Well done.
You all get to play judge, jury, and executioner. Quite possibly as yourselves, so proceed with caution.
Nuh-uh. You're a nut job, and I refuse to be part of this crap.
Beg
I
pardon?
actually kind of felt really bad for when you said you wanted to be Juno.
What?
I felt really bad when you wanted to be Juno. When I saw...
It's the only character I saw, and she's basically...
Stop, you're gonna watch. Just keep watching.
When most people think of this series, they go right to her.
Yeah.
Whatever shall I do? I shan't succumb. Perish the thought. No, ma'am, I'm stronger than that. When Monokuma fights, he fights to the last breath. I will not be defeated. I'll nip this budding rebellion and reign victorious.
I'm sorry, you were trying to say something?
Big mistake.
Huh?
Manhandling the principal in any way, shape, or form is strictly forbidden. The rules, remember? I know I warned you about breaking them. Activating summoning magic. Save me, Gungnir Spears!
Okay, not gonna lie, kind of weird. It's, I don't know, really.
She's dead, isn't she? She's dead, isn't she?
She did.
She's dead.
She did. You chose the person who died. You chose the second person who died.
Example is begging to be made. You can't let that attitude slide. Let's hope the gravity of your situation is beginning to sink in.
You know what? I regret nothing.
Stakes are high. Best of luck playing junior detectives. The trial
I regret
will be
nothing.
underway soon, so put on those thinking caps and start a case cracking.
This is insanity. What do we do?
No, insanity is doing
At
the
the
same
very
thing
least,
over
we
and over
could
again
rule out
and expecting
Inoshima
some
as a
result.
suspect in Mizuno's
Or
death.
expecting the difference.
I propose that we move forward with the investigation. Not to sound unduly harsh, but mourning for lives lost can only hamper chances of saving our own.
Sorry, but that is harsh.
The girl was warned, not least of all by me. Those who cannot adapt are quickly swept away on the tide of their own obsolescence. In short, good riddance.
That is a terrible thing to say!
Our personal feelings on the matter are neither here nor there. The situation we've been tasked with is to unmask the culprit or die.
Oh, crap. Heads up, guys. We got sent some new pages.
Jackhole? Who gives a damn?
The Monokuma files, huh?
Whoa! It gives a complete rundown of Mizuno's cause of death.
Ah, this could prove useful. Apparently the room she was found in wasn't her own. But quite tellingly, it was Naiki's.
Should've known. You greased the poor girl, didn't you?
Hold on just a minute. It's not what it looks like.
I think you better explain.
She came to me wanting to switch rooms for the night, and I said okay. She was scared. She needed my help.
Oh, sure, we'll believe that lie.
Stinks if you ask me.
Oh, come on. You guys really think I did it?
Naik, put yourself in our shoes. What would you think? I'm sorry, but if you're innocent, the burden of proof is on you.
Guys, listen.
Everyone, come. Let's get this over with.
Togami, wait!
Why is he so scared?
That's as good a place to start as any.
Because
If they're all wrong.
if they say it's him and it's not him, everyone but who actually did it
One of them
dies.
is the killer, and the other one's dead.
You didn't hear
I
the
gotta do something before
instructions?
it's too
No.
late.
If they accuse somebody and they're wrong, everybody
Everybody-
except the defendant dies.
No, everyone, no.
Yeah.
Everyone except who actually did it, who actually murdered them.
No, they said defendant.
No,
They said defendant.
They said actual
Okay, let's go
murder.
settle this down in the comments.
Okay, pause it. Okay.
The ad is gonna come up again.
Stab wound to the stomach from a large butcher's knife. Other injuries, deep laceration.
Butcher's knife.
Butcher's knife. Okay.
The kitchen.
Chat.
Who was the only other one in the kitchen?
Chat.
Who was the only other one in the kitchen?
No, not that. I told you, I've already seen this. I know who actually did it.
Okay.
Chat.
Okay.
Who's right?
Go down in the comments. I believe one of the rules for this, like when they're in trial, if somebody accuses somebody and the person that they accused is not the guilty party,
Is not the one who did
everybody else who accused them dies. Everybody except the defendant dies.
And defendant is
The person they just accused, because he is defending himself.
No, and
Ah.
I think, this is me, and I think that if they accuse wrong, like say, I say it's Juno. I'll give an example. Say it's Juno, even though she's already dead. But let's example wise, it's Juno. Like they accuse Juno. It's not Juno. Whoever actually did it will say Monokuma. For this example, Monokuma. Everyone but Monokuma dies.
No, they said the defendant.
No, I think
They
it's
said
everyone.
defendant.
They said if they
Go
guess
down
wrong.
in the
No, they
comments.
said if they guess wrong.
Can
the
I
murder-
speak to the camera?
No.
Please go down in the comments and help us settle this argument.
This will probably.
I'm
It's
telling
everyone
you.
It's everybody.
I think they
Okay.
said everybody except the defendant dies.
And I think it's everyone who who actually committed. The murderer gets to walk free
Okay.
if they choose wrongly.
Please go down in the comments and help
everyone
us
else.
settle this argument.
Even though
Oh my god.
no one's watching this at the moment. Oh dear.
Right wrist, indicating the victim struggled against her attacker. What is that? 11037?
If this is supposed to be Naegi's room, why is Mizuno's nameplate on the door?
I agreed to switch rooms with her. Does that make me responsible for her death? Oh. Wait. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
Teen idol Sayaka Mizuno, seen here in her element, singing like an angel, was the toast of her generation. Sadly, for reasons still unclear, her chart-topping girl band dissolved right as they hit their stride. These velvety voiced beauties neither basked in the limelight, nor so much as warbled a note in the shower ever again. Meaning, of course, that even if she breaks free of Hope's Peak, poor Mizuno is essentially all dressed up with no place to go. Here's a puzzler for you. Why on earth would this phenomenally successful vocal group disband?
Oh no. He is a monster. Is there nothing he won't do to make sure we play a psychotic game? How far is his reach that he can bring down a chart-topping band?
All right, kiddos, your principal's bored out of his gourd, so what do you see we get this show on the road? Time for the highly anticipated trial phase! Kindly march your butts over to the red door located on the first floor at the end of the academics wing and mosey on through.
Ready? Welcome to trial.
Nice one. Don't you know how to tell time? We've been waiting, I'll have you know.
I suppose you can hardly blame him, right? He knows it's only a matter of time before he's executed.
We haven't proved anything yet. I'll remind you, the man's owed a fair trial.
Whatever, man. Look at him. He's totally guilty.
I don't stand a chance. They all think I did it. Mizuno's the only one who'd know I'm innocent. She and whoever actually killed her.
Is everybody in? I'm aboard and we can gaze as if by magic to the
Isn't there any way they can get access to the security footage?
moment of truth.
I don't know.
They have a hacker.
I don't know.
Nervous?
I've only
Sorry.
seen to the end of this
I have
episode.
two options
Sorry.
here.
Oops.
Bring Mizuno's killer to light, or collectively suffer the fate rightfully theirs. The choice is up to you.
And so, as they say, the curtain rises on a life and death performance.
This
Do
music.
we outwit one of our own, or
Is
do
this
we
the-
die? Do we risk it all to
Is
save
this the
our
end
own
of this
skins,
episode?
or drag the whole
Nope,
group
it
down?
ends at the
Do we
end.
trust each
It
other?
ends
or do
after
we
it
destroy
ends
each
after
other?
trial.
Our lives are
So
on
it ends
the line.
after the trial.
It ends after trial. Trial. Look at. Oh, and I think
time for the first class trial.
Oh, I like that.
I know. Right? Oh, never mind.
I like that.
Wait. Oh, I could have sworn it. Oh, then we did start episode 3. My bad. I actually did see a little bit of episode 3.
So you did see a part of episode 3.
Yeah. Because I could have sworn they did the trial in episode 2. Oh well. That cat's me. So lazy, can't move. Especially on weekends.
In my Facebook chat thing, I actually downloaded a sticker pack for that cat.
I don't have Facebook. Or anything, really. Hang on, how long is this episode again? Because I think I've actually gotten to the end of this one.
You've gotten to the end of episode 3.
If this one is the full trial. Can you please skip?
Hope's Peak High School. A hell on earth where the only way to graduate is murder. As long as you don't get caught, you...
If you ask me.
Before we start, I have a question relevant to our task. Why the portraits?
Why not? Just because they're dead, I'd hate for them to miss the proceedings.
And the extra podium belongs to whom? Counting our departed classmates, we number 15. Why 16 places?
You're reading too much into it, darling. The extra podium just means this courtroom is stripped out for a maximum of 16 jurors. Speaking of which, that's all the time we've got for pleasantries. Ladies and germs, time to get judicial.
This is jacked up. Nobody here really thinks one of us killed her.
You'd be correct, my boy. No room for doubt, I'm afraid.
Right, everybody close your eyes. If you're the murderer, raise your hand.
Yeah, that'll flow like an old lady's fart.
Yes. And now
Close your eyes and raise the hand.
for your lives.
Gotta stay focused. Unless I can convince him that I didn't do it, we're all done for.
Oh, I think that's also from the game too. At least the animation is. Oh, my bad. They're verbal bullets.
Verbal bullet?
Yeah, I always call them true bullets.
How does debating work?
Knowing where to start is half the battle.
Well, I suggest we begin by considering the murder weapon itself, see where that takes us.
We can be sure it was the weapon because of where it was found. Sticking out of the victim's midsection is not generally where a knife is kept.
Congratulations, you're good.
Don't blow him off. It's important.
What?
Just stop and think about it for a sec. The knife had to come from the kitchen.
So does that mean anyone who was in the kitchen last night is a suspect?
He's just trying to get us to split hairs. He's the killer, remember?
Wait, you know what? I think I can prove Naegi isn't the one who took it. I would know because Sakura and me spent most of the day yesterday hanging out in the cafeteria.
I'm sorry. Sakura is who exactly? No offense.
None taken.
Yeah, it's the big ol'. It's
we were
the
there until late.
It's the stronger.
Lovely evening tea as it happens.
I was on edge.
I love
Sakura
tea.
was sweet enough to keep me company and try and
I
calm
like
my
chai tea.
nerves. Well, what if you both did it? If you teamed up, you just have to keep your stories straight.
Oh, please note, if 2 or more people team up to commit murder, only the actual killer is eligible for graduation. No exceptions.
Yes, it's clearly stated in the rules.
I see. In other words, no one stands to gain anything from opting to team up.
Yeah, fine. Then stop beating around the bush and tell us who took the knife already! Swebhase, you take that back!
As Asahina said, we were there for some time. We know who took the knife because we witnessed its removal.
Why did you not mention this sooner?
I guess because it's rude to speak ill of the dead.
Wait, what?
It was Mizuno. I don't know why, but it was definitely her.
But that doesn't make sense. Why would she take the knife?
I'm afraid there can be no doubt.
How does Royal Milk Tea
I
sound? You're
like
nice
how
enough to
like
stay
she has
here.
a
I should
tiny
go all
teacup.
out.
She's like buff.
Oh, hi.
I love it.
Just thought I'd get myself something to drink. At the time, it didn't strike me as weird or anything.
Nor I.
I see. So the victim procured the weapon that would then end her life.
Good night. Sweet dreams.
Yes. Good
Sure.
night.
Same to you.
Oh.
Did she commit
Yeah.
suicide?
She must have wanted
Keep
it to
watching.
protect herself.
That being the case, the very thing she thought to fend off her attacker with proved her undoing. Simple, tragic irony at its finest.
Yeah, no kidding.
All the same, Naegi, you're still rather far from clearing your name in this bloody business.
Aha! See? There's murder written all over his face
damn it, I told you it wasn't me!
Do on guard, everyone. He's attempting to steer the debate in his favor. What a skilled manipulator you are.
Come on, where is she getting it? If you pin this on me, we all get executed.
Careful.
I told you.
I'm of the opinion it's still too early to point the finger at Naegi. There's evidence we're not considering.
You believe me?
What evidence?
I submit to you all the state of the crime scene. Did the culprit appear to have easy access to the shower? I think not.
What are you driving at?
The doorknob to my shower was thrashed. I saw it.
In point of fact, it did look like it had seen better days.
So, what is that supposed to prove except he broke it to get at his prey? Animal!
That one small detail convinces me that Naegi couldn't have been the murderer.
What are you, nuts? He needed in. Boom! He broke it. End of story. He didn't have any choice because she locked the door on him.
I can prove you wrong!
Objection!
The shower doors don't lock in the boys' room. Only the girls' showers do.
Yeah? And how do you know that?
Monokuma said so himself. Our showers don't have locks installed. Go on, sir, tell him.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
But then why'd the killer have to go to the trouble of breaking the doorknob to get at Mizuno?
Because my door's wonky. There's a trick to opening it. They didn't know. Figured the door was locked. For all intents and purposes, to them it was a girl's room. They'd have thought the only option was to bust the doorknob.
If Naegi were the murderer, he'd have been aware the door doesn't lock, and knowing the trick to opening it, simply walked in.
Makes sense.
I suppose.
Whoa, thank you.
Don't get too comfortable. We're not done yet.
She's so familiar.
Let's assume the murderer was someone else. Where would they get the idea the door was locked? Were they not aware that the two had switched rooms? And why be there if they didn't?
That's the point. From the evidence, I think we can safely assume the killer believed he or she was actually in Mizuno's room.
Let me get this straight. You're saying the culprit was in the dark about the room swap?
Please, we were all in the dark about it!
This ain't exactly narrowing our list of suspects!
So, then we put it to a majority vote.
That could work. Yeah, I mean, we are in a bit of a pinch, right? Either we put someone on the chopping block or we all get the axe.
No need to throw our hands in the air, Yasuhiro. The devil is in the details. I urge you all to focus.
Now that I think about it, if Mizuno was freaked out like Naegi says, how'd the killer get into the room to begin with? She wouldn't have let him in.
Was the lock picked?
Not possible. The tumblers are all reinforced electronically.
Prepare yourselves for an ingenious bit of sleuthing, friends. Contrary to the assumption we've been laboring under, I put it to you that Mizuno indeed let the killer in herself.
Come on, man. We've been over this. She was too scared to open the door.
Ah, you certainly have the right to your opinion, but... Yeah, Dick! I'd agree with you, except we both be wrong!
You know what I saw? When she came to me, she was practically in tears. Whatever you do, don't open the door. Promise me.
You got it. That door's staying locked even if I know it's you on the other side. Would sort of defeat the purpose of swapping rooms otherwise, right?
I don't know about you, but I have a pretty hard time believing she'd answer the door after saying something like that.
Perhaps that was the idea. Her terror could have been a ruse.
Damn,
No,
she not so cinema.
She wouldn't lie to me. Mizuno and I were friends.
Yes, I will grant you it is an unpleasant possibility to consider, but I'm afraid necessary.
There's something I want to talk about in private. Please come to my room. Make sure to check the nameplate so you don't go to the wrong room by mistake. Sayaka Mizuno.
What's that supposed to be?
The impression of a letter she wrote. I found it on the notepad in your room. I'm sorry. Are you trying to say it was you who wrote this?
No, it wasn't.
Of course not. I thought as much. As you can see, the signature is quite legible.
I don't get it. Why would she?
I think she wrote this letter with the intent of luring someone to their death.
Someone would have to be dead inside to overlook a personal invitation from a teen idol of Mizuno's caliber. That is, unless they were already perfectly satisfied with those of the 2D variety.
Yes, but the note clearly says to come to her room. So there we have it then, don't we? She wasn't in her room. Right. Whoever it was would have gone to where Naegi was by mistake.
Ah, but they wouldn't have, you see. Mizuno was clever.
Really? How so?
After she and Naegi switched rooms, she slipped out and swapped their nameplates. My notebook missed this detail entirely.
Then she was luring someone into Naegi's room.
Well, if memory serves, I believe the phrase tossed out a little earlier was luring someone to their death.
Yes, seems so, and it's the only logical conclusion left. Of course, that points the finger away from Naegi.
Finally.
Fine, whatever. So who killed her?
Isn't it obvious?
I'm sorry if I seem a bit silent throughout
Whoever
this,
she
guys.
invited
I'm
to
like
my room
really
to
into
do
this. Who do you think did it?
Got to her first.
We're actually going with this idea that she swapped rooms with Naegi to try and off someone?
Far from the worst of gambits. Once the deed was done, she'd have an out. She had but to switch the nameplates back to pin it on you.
She'd never do that!
Oh, please, wake up! What could she have possibly been up to if not that? Her fatal misstep, of course, was inadvertently giving her prospective victim the opportunity to fight back.
They got the first strike in with that katana!
No, that was used in self-defense.
Yes, the damage to the sheath implies as much. Had things gone according to plan, Mizuno would be standing here now, pointing the finger at Naegi.
I trusted her. Why would she?
Why wouldn't she? It was an ironclad way out of here, was it not?
If we omit the fact that it was a spectacular failure, yes. Poor fool.
Don't talk about her like that!
Oh, I'm sorry. You have a reason to defend her?
No, but still!
Calm down. This isn't the time to argue. Focus.
Yes, quite right. The murderer is still at large, and time is short.
Let's get to it then. It's one of us.
Well, duh. But how the hell do we pick?
We're all goners, I knew it! I'm too young to die! It's not fair!
I gotta think. If we don't figure out who killed her, it's the end for all of us. There's gotta be something we've missed.
Well, guess that's pretty much it for us. Damn! If only there was more to go on, right? We're out of clues.
That's where you're wrong!
Objection.
The hell am I missing then?
Something pretty big, actually. She left us a message. Not the one on the notepad.
What? What are you driving at?
She left a dying message. One scrawled in blood on the wall behind her.
That's right. What did it say?
You mean that random string of numbers?
Hey, you're supposed to be some kind of crazy genius with numbers, ain't you? The one she left behind mean anything special or what?
I tried every decryption trick in the book, but whatever they're supposed to mean, it's not code I know. I'm sorry.
Break it down. When things took a turn, Mizuno ran for the shower, but the killer forced his way in. Did he already have the knife? That's it! I got it! The message wasn't a string of numbers. She wrote out her killer's name! If you flip those marks around 180 degrees, there you have it. Plain as day. Leon. What do you know? That's your name, isn't it?
Oh no, my favorite looking character! He looks like Riley! You know my character Riley? He kinda looks like him. Except Riley has like muted purple hair. I like his design.
Leon, if you got anything to say, now's the time.
Disappointing, Leon.
Give me a break! You're not seriously listening to this lying little punk?
Mizuno identified her murderer from beyond the grave. A name written as her life ebbed away.
Scrawled that way because the angle of her head. Poor girl probably didn't have the energy left to hoist herself around the right direction.
Maybe someone's trying to frame me. You think of that? Everything you've got is circumstantial!
Let's assume you're not the perpetrator. Care to explain why you tried to destroy evidence?
Oh. Destroy evidence?
Somebody
When the
explain.
hell did he do that?
Yeah, of course. She means those charred pieces of shirt and glass ball fragments we found in the garbage room.
Right! I'd forgotten all about those.
You know, come to think of it, I haven't seen my crystal ball in a while. Think that's what happened to it?
Well, Naegi, seems you and I are of the same opinion. Puzzle it out yet?
Here's what I believe happened. Mizuno's killer was in over his head. He hadn't planned on killing anyone that night. The evidence had to be dealt with fast. Unfortunately, the garbage room was on lockdown. This is where Hagakure's missing glass ball comes in. Activating the incinerator from the other side of the gate would have been near impossible for almost anyone. Our culprit had mad skills. Specifically, super high school level baseball player skills.
High school.
All finished, our perp figured he could chill. Walked back to his room like nothing had happened. That, as it turns out, was his big mistake. A scrap of the burning blood-stained shirt sleeve fell out. Gotcha. Hard evidence. He thought he'd improvised the perfect crime, when in fact he left the trail leading us right to him.
I like this.
Denying
I
what?
like that.
That's how it went.
Oh yeah.
So much. Oh, is he gonna lose it? Where's the state's attorney?
You stand
Someone call
accused.
Phoenix.
Now would be the time to object.
Object?
Objection.
Yeah, let me think about that. You're damn right I object! This is all a bunch of BS! How hell do they know? Think I'm taking the rap?
You're the only one here with the athletic chops to throw Hagakura's glass ball far
He's
enough to
going
hit the
insane.
incinerator switch, and you know it.
Never! Yeah, nice try, but screw you! What about Yamada? He's on trash detail. He could have unlocked the gate.
Which is exactly why he wouldn't have needed to use the ball. He would have just used his access key and walked off without any of us having a clue.
Ha ha! Yeah, big man trying to trick me into fessing up. Well, like I said, it's all circumstantial.
Maybe. But there's still one vital piece of evidence that points directly at you.
What, are you gonna make something up now?
The bathroom, the doorknob, the screws were removed.
Who gives a flying rat's ass?
How exactly do you think the murderer removed those screws, huh?
Whenever you're driving that jerkwad, you're barking up the wrong tree!
Well, if what I'm driving at is on the money, there'll be proof in your toolkit. How about you give us a look?
Never, 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 never! It's a sham, I'm warning you, dude! Back off!
You're guilty, Leon Kuwata. I demand you show us what's inside your toolkit. Come on, what's the big deal? What have you got to hide?
Oh, poor child.
Oh, this is
Bear in
actually
mind, if it's been
really
used,
good,
prepare
like
to
murder
explain.
mystery
In
anime.
minute
I
detail
told
until
you.
every last one
I
of
have
us
good
suspects.
I'm
And under the
sorry.
circumstances, not knowing is not going to be acceptable.
This shit gets creepy.
Yeah, that's creepy.
Predictable. He has nothing to say in his defense.
I'm sorry,
My
man.
God, it's just like Town of Salem.
I'd say you kids have hashed this one out nicely. Major kudos. Let's move on to voting time. Kindly lock in your votes.
It is like Town of
by pressing
Salem.
the switches there
What?
in front of
It is like Town of Salem. They have to vote.
Yep.
Who's the guilty so-and-so? Feel good about your final choice? And the award goes to...
Look at that. Aww. Jackpot.
Correct! Well done, peeps! Sayaka Mizuno's murderer was indeed Leon Kuwata!
Oh, wow.
You dumbass, what the hell got into you? I didn't want to.
Like I said, sorry about language.
I mean, she was trying to kill me, right?
I still like his clothes.
I didn't know what else to do, okay? What if she'd have gone after you? You'd all done the same thing in my shoes!
Oh.
Right, so there you have it. Excellent job dispensing tough justice. And I mean that. Moving on now to the punishment phase.
Okay, this is the part.
I didn't have a choice!
This is about the ending that I've seen.
Crazy
This is
skater's
about
gonna
as far as
kill me. What
I've
was I
seen.
supposed to do? Come on,
Like up
guys,
to
I
here,
had
you
to
didn't see
do
the
something.
execution.
I didn't see the execution.
Special
I saw like
circumstances.
what it
I'm
was,
not
like
really
what
a murderer.
he said
Yes,
it was
yes,
gonna be,
I'm
but I didn't
sure
actually
we're all
see
relieved
it.
to hear that. But rules are rules.
What?
Too bad.
You'll
Too
see.
bad.
It's not right!
Right? Right, don't enter into it, sweetheart. You killed and got caught, which means you died.
No, this section.
No!
No, what did you say before?
I said Monokuma said what it was,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't actually see it, and I have a really bad feeling.
I actually went. Okay,
spoiled
this was before you suggested we do this reaction. I, for some reason, decided to watch every execution scene in Danganronpa.
Why did you do that?
It was. I
You
watched
just-
it before you suggested this.
You just spoiled it to yourself.
I watched it a year ago.
Okay, fine.
I don't even remember.
Okay. Hopefully.
Junko had an execution scene, but
That
the
might have
fact
been the
it
game.
wasn't No, it wasn't the same. Wait.
It might have been the games.
Oh, boy. See, I didn't spoil it for myself.
No! Get me out of this place!
All-star athlete Leon Kawada, whose talents behind the plate certainly held more promise than his career as a lady killer, I've come up with a very special method of execution. Play ball!
This is as far as I've gotten, right here. Oh, it's terrifying. Oh, this is as far as I've got. This is really cool, though.
Yep, this was how I thought the animation for this was gonna be.
Yeah. That is really cool, though. Oh, the poor child. Oh no, I have a bad feeling about this.
I remember this.
Oh,
Yep.
no.
Yep. This was one of the execution scenes.
Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god.
We all know what it was gonna happen.
Oh no. No, Mike, is that a freaking chainsaw?
No.
Oh my
It's
god.
basically.
Oh.
It's basically a minigun.
I know. Oh my god.
Full of baseballs.
Oh no. No, that's horrible. Oh my god.
This is how almost every execution scene is.
I know.
You didn't see this part?
I told you I didn't want to spoil myself anything, but I know of the execution scenes. Oh my god.
I swear, if they show the body.
They probably will. Also, this... Oh my god, I don't think there's gonna be anything like Monokuma. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is...
Yep, that was the execution from the thing I watched.
That might have been actually Monokuma. This music though. I like this outro.
Now, it's not so bad once you get used to it. Abandon all hope of seeing the light of day again and you'll be fine. Promise. Of course, now that I hear myself say it out loud, it does sound pretty cool. There, Naegi. It's alright, I know.
No, what are you talking about?
Don't be like that. Mizuno sold you up the river. You're hurting. It's fine.
Keep it off me.
You did this. It was all your fault from beginning to end.
Don't, Naegi, don't lose it. Think about this. You will never avenge her if you get killed too.
Damn it! Damn it all.
Lol. Sorry.
What's going on?
Ding dong.
I know now's probably not the best time, but I need to talk with you.
It's about her, isn't it? Mizuno.
Yeah. I'll be frank. It may be undeniable that Mizuno meant to frame you for murder. The facts paint too clear a picture. That said, what do you imagine her dying thoughts were?
How the hell should I know?
Naegi, I'm serious. You knew her well enough to speculate. Personally, I believe her last thoughts were of how to save you. I think we can surmise that's what she wanted in the end. Why else leave the message, correct? She certainly didn't have to.
Yeah, nice try. I wish I could believe that, but all she really wanted was to make sure Leon paid for killing her.
I beg to differ. In fact, she never meant to hurt you. She wasn't a killer, nor was she comfortable with deceiving you. Sadly, she hesitated when she ought to have been bold, and wound up dead. Rather a high price to pay.
So, why are you telling me this?
Because I think you're strong. You can push through this intact. Resilience is a rare quality in people. I sense it in you. Of course, there's always the chance I'm reading too much into things. But for your sake, I hope I'm not.
You expect me to just push through the death of a friend? If that's what you're talking about, then I'm not your guy. When someone I care about dies, I don't move on. I carry it with me. Forever. It's who I am. Mizuno and Kawada's deaths. I'm not sweeping them under the rug. I'm not the type who just forgets. If I get out of here, I'll still be haunted by them. I'll always look back.
How noble. A difficult path, but noble. Still, though, I have hope. So, while I'm here, and it may be silly to ask, what precisely keyed you into the fact that I'd pop by to speak with you about Mizuno?
Oh, I can read your mind. Kidding. Intuition.
12 left.
I'm actually debating just ending it right here. Watching it off screen.
No.
What? We've seen, like, the first... They've got into the school.
Yeah.
They've gotten through a murder thing. And they've gone through a trial and execution.
Mm-hmm.
Does this not seem like a good place to end?
Yeah, but I don't want to.
For, like, first and final thoughts. On camera.
Alright, on camera. We'll
continue off screen.
Alright, we'll probably continue this off screen, but...
My thoughts on the series.
So far.
I'm so sorry.
Believe in me, my friend. When I said something is good, I mean it. When I say something is good, I mean it.
I'm sorry. Oh, I was the same way with Black Butler and Yuri on Ice. I'm sorry.
Yup.
Is that what you wanted to hear? I'm sorry.
See, guys? Trust your friends when they say, hey, this show is actually pretty good. It usually turns out the case, at least with me and her. Because I pick out some pretty cool shows. And some interesting, we'll say interesting shows. We'll say that.
The only one I haven't liked so far is Tokyo Ghoul. I at least watched through the first episode of that.
You didn't like that? Are you kidding me? I just got the
I'll
manga.
say this, it was interesting, it just wasn't for me.
Okay, fine. Well, I have, like, the volume 1 through 3 manga I got. Oh, and I've read that thing already, completely. And it's, like, really heavy, and it's, like, this thick.
I'm sorry, is that what you wanted to hear?
Yes. I feel better now. I liked it. I like this. I don't know why. I just do, but oh my god, that execution scene.
You know, thanks to you, I now have a new anime to binge.
Yeah, you're binging it with me.
Yeah, the past 2 days I kind of binged Yuri on Ice.
We might have to do that one.
No.
Oh, damn. Fine.
Sorry, I'm actually debating getting your reaction for the anime Yona of the Dawn.
Yeah, I don't like romance.
What?
I don't like romance stuff.
It's not romance. There's just not a lot of blood and gore in that.
Also, if you guys got any suggestions...
Yeah, if you guys have any anime suggestions...
Or any, like, hey, game suggestions or something.
Well, games would be kind of limited.
Well, yeah. Games actually would be extremely limited. I actually said, hey, can we
No, because then I would have to go out and actually buy them and spend the money for it.
Yeah. There is... Well, actually, there is
like, for Fallout 4 and the Uncharted stuff I'm doing, I only decided to do those because we already had them. I personally would not actually go out. I wouldn't have gone out and physically bought those just to do videos for those.
One thing. There is a game that I've actually been watching.
Because those are games actually owned by my brother.
People that I've watched, like, on YouTube, like Misayanella. Hi.
What game?
It's called Stardew Valley. Who's heard of it?
If I have to download it on my computer,
it's on
I don't
Steam.
think
You can get it like $15 on Steam. But it's
I don't want to spend money.
I know, but it's like a really good game because it's like
it would have to be a free game.
Have you ever played Harvest Moon? Or any? Have you played any farming sim games?
No.
Oh my god. Well, I'm gonna get her into that and actually watch this.
I started doing a few Town of Salem videos for you guys. That was
What?
I know it's free.
What is your name?
No.
Also, for those of you who have ever
maybe
played...
I should do a reaction to that with my brother.
D&D.
Because okay, some of you are probably gonna hate me down in the comments for this. I have never seen Monty Python. I don't know why this is coming up in this.
You've
video.
never seen Monty
I've
Python?
never seen Monty Python.
Have you've seen Holy Grail?
No, I haven't. Don't give me that face.
Now if you'll excuse
Hey,
me,
I watched this with you.
Now if you'll excuse me while I drag her to watch this and Monty Python and everything else.
No, not to be mean, but I wouldn't do that video with you. That seems more of a video with my brother and my friend Rick from Up at Country Camping. They watch that nonstop during the summer.
I do too. We don't have the movie though.
Them two combined have a better reaction. Plus, Rick has the movie.
Yeah.
So I actually talked with my friend Rick. We were actually debating just picking out random anime for each other and reacting to the two of those throughout the whole summer like this.
Oh, good lord. That would be interesting.
I'm actually kind of scared what he's gonna have me watch. That is, I don't know if we would actually go through with that. Anyway! I'm sorry I doubted you with this one.
Don't doubt me, please.
I always doubt. I doubted with Black Butler.
And you loved it.
And now CL is my new child.
Because CL is CL and it's amazing.
And Sebastian.
CL X Sebastian.
I love him.
Oh no,
what just happened?
Died.
Oh, no. My computer went to sleep.
Oh, at least it didn't die.
Okay. My thoughts on this. I love it.
My thoughts
it's
on this.
It's a murder mystery for anime.
Yeah.
I love it.
And
I will continue to watch it, but I will continue to watch it off screen. I only wanted you guys to get like my, I don't know, reaction to like the
first.
I want to say first few episodes that start the snowball. Yeah. Is that a good metaphor to use for this?
I guess. Again,
that's what I'm using.
Sure.
First 3 episodes were a good way to start the snowball. Eventually, it'll roll into a huge,
gigantic mess, and everyone will be dead. But,
yep.
And everyone
it'll
is
roll
dead.
into just a huge mess and killing everybody.
Whoops. Anyways,
and
so,
also,
you want
to end this, I want to say, if you guys like this,
punch the like button in the face, like a boss. Oops, wrong outro. Wrong person, sorry.
Be sure to go down and hit that like button. Really appreciate that. Also, be sure to go down and hit the subscribe button, because that lets me know that you guys like my videos and want me to keep making more.
Hello.
And I also want to give a huge thanks to Ranger AJ for doing the thumbnail for this.
No problem. I'm not getting paid, even though sometimes I wish I was.
I warned you you wouldn't be getting paid for this.
I know, but it would be nice. Oh well, fan art works for me too.
It'd be nice to get paid for a lot of things.
Yes.
College. But it doesn't happen.
Oh, college.
Get a scholarship. Anyway.
I've tried.
I guess now is a good enough time to end this stream. I also want to apologize for how silent I was during, like, the trial scene.
And I want to apologize if I was extremely loud.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
So I guess all that's really left to say is Yackachoo out.
Bye.